Hi everybody, my name is Troy Wingard and I'm with Brambleton Libraries Teen Services. My colleague Sahadev and I have a great project for you today that we think is pretty cool. In this video we're going to show you how you can make your own stop motion video animations using a free app you can download on your own phones. Now these animations are extremely easy to create and you can use them for just about anything, like to animate your own stories or for a school project or even to post like funny animations on your own Instagram or TikTok accounts. This is going to be a really fun project and I think you're going to like it a lot. So let's get started. Okay, the app that we're going to be working with today is called Stop Motion Studio, and you can find it for both iPhone and Android smartphones. Now this app has a lot of advanced features that require you to pay a fee for you to unlock them. But the animations that we're going to be demonstrating in this video are just using the basic features, which are absolutely free. So just remember that the basic features do not include audio or creating titles, so you're going to have to add those later in some other application. Okay, we've downloaded the app, so let me show you how to work it. Once you open Stop Motion Studio, you have the option to create a new animation project or to view an animation project that you've previously made. So let's go ahead in this case and make a new movie. Now your screen should look like this. The first thing you need to do is to set the speed of the animation, also known as frames per second. The greater this number, the more images the app will display per second and the smoother your animation will be. But it's also going to take much longer to film. Now Dev and I found that setting this to 5 frames per second is a great speed to begin with. And to do that, go to the gear right here on the side, and you want to just pull this little slider over until you hit 5 seconds and then hit done. Now press the camera in the upper right hand part of the screen and this is going to activate the recording screen. And you're going to be able to tell this because of the big red on and off button here on the side. The button is going to capture 1 frame every time you press it, and you're going to hear a shutter click to let you know that the picture's been taken. Anytime you want to review your animation, press the play triangle and it will actually give you a rundown of the animation that you've made. Hit pause again and then it's going to cause the camera to return to the last frame, so then you can add more pictures to your existing animation. Now to make a good quality animation, you're going to have to keep your camera phone very still and stationary while you're taking each shot. So it's going to help you a lot if you use a tripod. Now there are many different kinds of inexpensive tripods that you can use to hold your phone. This large one, for example, is really good for shooting wide-angled animations, as well as to point your camera down to make tabletop animations. This smaller tripod has legs that wrap around objects, such as tree branches or staircase railings, so it could be used in places that this larger tripod can't go. Ultimately, you should try to find a good tripod that will best serve your needs for the specific animations you plan to make. Alright, so let's get started with a table animation. They are really easy to do and they're a lot of fun to make. First, you want to go out and find a bunch of small objects to animate, like a bunch of toys or Legos, or it could be even a bunch of coins. Next, find a table that has some good consistent lighting like we have here, and you want to set up your smartphone on a tripod. Lastly, you need to pull up Stop Motion Studio so that way that you're on the camera screen with the big red button. Now begin moving your objects no more than 1/2 inch and then take a picture. Move your objects again no more than 1/2 inch and then take another picture. You're going to want to repeat this process for the entire animation. Just remember that at 5 frames a second, it's going to take 50 shots to make a 10-second video. Now that's a lot of shots, so be very patient. Okay guys, let's check out some of our other completed table animations. Some other fun things to animate are actual people. So for this part, I'm going to show you how you can use a friend to create some really cool animations. Set your smartphone on a tripod just like we did before and pull up Stop Motion Studio so that you're in the camera screen. You know, it's the one with the big red button. Now, you want to tell your friend to move in very slight increments, no more than 6 inches in between each shot. Okay, so let's check out a video that Dave and I recently made. We've showed you a few examples of animations that Dev and I have made together working as a team, where one person controlled the camera and the other person was in charge of making all the movements for the animation. But what if you're all by yourself and you don't have a partner to help you? Well, Stop Motion Studio has a great feature that can help out lone animation makers. The interval timer is a feature that can be set to automatically shoot frames after a specific delay. In this case, just go here and to the timer symbol, and that's on the camera screen with the big red dot. And you just press the timer and you're going to get this scale. And each of the numbers here indicate how many seconds of delay between each shot. So let's go ahead and just set it to 1 second, and we'll hit done. And so that way, when we go to start our camera, it's going to automatically shoot every 1 second. And the app will continue to shoot a frame until I press stop. Dave and I found that a 2 or 3 second delay is a really comfortable amount of time when making solo animations. This is how the title animation at the beginning of this video was created. Alright everybody, well I hope you found this to be a really cool and inspiring video. I can honestly say that we had a really fun time in making it. So if you want to learn more about animation techniques, animation careers, or even the history of animation, please be sure to drop by your local branch of the Loudoun County Library and ask a librarian to help you out with all of the media and the resources that we have available to you. And if you get a chance, stop by one of our teen centers and show us some of the animations that you've made. We'd really love to see the things that you guys have created. All right guys, thanks for sticking around and we'll see you next time.